Hey, what's going on, guys? So check this out. I'm here watching this video, and it got me feeling some ways. Passionate. Made me want to discuss some things. It's nothing too special. Plenty of videos out there, and here's one of them.
We could actually lose everything we believe in, everything we hold dear, when in the United States we embrace the notions that we are systemically racist. That seems to be everybody seems to be agreeing with that. That social justice is preferable to justice, that we should tear down our historical monuments and markers, that our founding fathers need to be contextualized, if not entirely erased from our collective memory, while that the police should be defunded.
All right, look at that. So someone said it. Yeah, there's all this talk that, if you're white, you got to be less white. Coca-Cola is actually making their employees go through a new type of training that's titled just that, how to be less white. She said it, right? Everyone just seems to be agreeing that we're all fucking racist. I'm not racist. Are you racist? I mean, that's about the end of that discussion. I would just move on, and then, here we go. Like, people all in their feelings, wanting to just erase the past, like that could ever fix anything. Like, I don't care. Get rid of the monuments, keep them, whatever, I mean, preferably keep them in a way, or at least the information, right? Like, we got to be able to learn. There's got to be a footprint to look back on for comparisons, and can't believe I'm about to say it, but for data. Yeah, let's listen to her keep talking.
That wealth should be redistributed, that millions of homes should be retrofitted with green energy capacity.
The last few things she just said, like reform and defunding the police, redistribution of wealth. These are all just people who don't want to work hard for what they get in life. They're just gimme people. There's a difference between hitting the lottery and demanding that you want to win the lottery. Give the benefit of the doubt to people who, maybe they didn't have to work as hard as others, and they got more financially stable. But in the end, we're looking at a lot of people just depending now on income from the government and others. Gimme. Now we want to attack the rich.
For an oppressive ideological agenda that is masquerading as a cure for climate change, we have a serious problem in this country. When the largest, most respected newspaper in the country suggests that our founding was in 1619 as opposed to 1776, that our nation was premised on the perpetuation of human bondage, that was the point of our country, is what the New York Times is saying, was premised on the perpetuation of human bondage as opposed to being based on the most inspiring national creed ever put forth, then we are indeed in a national crisis. When the national news media ceases to become the fourth estate and becomes instead literally part of a political party, as do every single one of the biggest tech companies in this country.
Just listen to that. I mean, she's not the first one, she won't be the last one to say it. Fucking open your eyes and realize that where you're getting your information is likely false, or if it's not false, then it's being twisted. She just said it, of some of our she's referring to a newspaper, at least a well-trusted, known media company, and she's pointing out, they're just feeding you garbage, and we don't have to call it garbage. Let's just indulge and say it's truth, and it's the fucking beautiful knowledge. All right, here's where we're at. We know we don't really like these parties. We don't like the people in charge behind these things, making these decisions, making the laws. The big corporate business leaders and stuff, right? And they're the ones that are feeding us the information, and so that's just enough to make you look, sit back and look at it from another perspective and go, I wonder if they're purposely feeding me or misleading me with information to pursue their agenda. And you got to ask that with just about anything these days. Any information that's been told, just question everything. It's going to do you really good in the long run. Question everything.
Stunningly banning the publication of facts, literal facts, that do not fit their narrative, it's time to be frightened. And most concerning of all, when the left's decade-long attempt to silence their opposition by demonizing and shaming, by claiming that their opponents are not just wrong, but that they are evil. When that strategy begins to take root and begins to work, the fear of speaking up is almost palpable, and the cause is almost lost. But it's not.
Yeah, so obviously, she's fighting her own fight. So she's in her area of life, whatever field she's in, she's doing her, and it doesn't even matter what she's doing. I didn't even look that far into it. I couldn't even tell you exactly where she's at, what she's speaking on, or why she's doing it. But I immediately sense her concern for the country, for the sustain, for the I totally recognize that she's speaking up, just like she said is becoming impossible, and that others are not. She's speaking up, and that's what we need to do. We need to confront a lot of our issues, have conversation, discuss things, and understand each other's perspectives. And she seemed to be getting a couple points across, and I wanted to get a couple points across myself. All right. You can go check out more here, obviously. This is Kate Keeler. This is coming from the Young America's Foundation. Go check out the channel. All right. Have a good one. Bye.